In the festive flurry preceding another holiday season, Kylie Minogue, the eternal pop pixie whose career defies the sands of time, has unveiled a Yuletide gem that's been marinating in her creative cauldron for a full decade. At 57, the Australian songbird, whose discography sparkles with disco infernos and heartfelt ballads, dropped XMAS, a cheeky riff on the Village People's 1978 anthem YMCA. This isn't mere seasonal filler, it's a meticulously crafted confection born from a sun-soaked epiphany in 2015, now ripening into a track that blends nostalgia with Minogue's signature sparkle. As Christmas playlists worldwide gear up for jingle overload, Kylie's revelation of the song's protracted gestation period adds a layer of intrigue, transforming a party bop into a testament to artistic patience and serendipity. The origin story unfolds on a balmy Berlin terrace at Soho House, where summer's languid heat mingles with the clink of glasses. It was 2015, fresh off the release of her first holiday album, Kiss Me Once. Wait, no, actually her 2015 compilation Kylie Christmas had just infused stockings with pop cheer. Amid the haze of wine-fueled reverie, not yet branded as Kylie Wines, her later venture into viniculture, the idea struck like a disco ball's first spin. The song comes from 2015. I was at Soho House in Berlin, it was summer on the terrace and we'd just done the first Christmas album, she recounted to the Sun's Bizarre column. We'd had a couple of glasses of wine, it wasn't Kylie Wines back then, and it came to us like YMCA but XMAS. I've been sitting on the chorus for 10 years. This anecdote paints Minogue not as a factory line hitmaker, but as a curator of whimsy, allowing ideas to percolate until they're pitch perfect. The chorus, that infectious hook reimagining YMCA as XMAS, lay dormant through albums like Golden, 2018's Country Pop Detour, and Disco, 2020's pandemic-era escapism, waiting for the right festive frame. Now, with Tension 2 extending her renaissance XMAS slots in as a bonus track, it's release time to capitalize on holiday hype. Minogue's process here echoes her broader ethos: quality over haste, joy over obligation. In an industry that churns out Christmas cash grabs annually, her decade-long brew elevates the track to artifact status. The accompanying video catapults this narrative into visual euphoria, channeling the iconic lift from Dirty Dancing's finale, a moment of cinematic romance that's haunted dance floors since 1987. Minogue, clad in shimmering holiday regalia, executes the maneuver with a dancer's precision born of decades on stage. Yet, beneath the glamour lurked trepidation. I was a bit scared as I've never done it before. It was a fantasy moment. I was told not to overthink it. Rehearsals were methodical, practices to calibrate the lift's arc, culminating in takes where trust trumped technique. We did a couple of practices before we did the main one. The thing is, you just need to trust the other person, she reflected. The first attempt overshot, sending her tumbling. The second landed flawlessly. The third, bruised but beaming, sealed the magic. The bruises were worth it the next day. This vignette encapsulates Minogue's resilience, a thread running through her 40-year odyssey. Born Kylie and Minogue in 1968 in Melbourne, she first twinkled as Charlene Robinson on Neighbours, her 1986 wedding episode drawing 20 million UK viewers. Transitioning to music under stock Aitken Waterman, she birthed bubblegum classics like I Should Be So Lucky, selling millions and earning the Princess of Pop moniker. But Kylie evolved. The 1990s indie flirtation with Nick Cave, the 2000s electro reinvention via Can't Get You Out of My Head, that hypnotic earworm with 7 billion streams, and triumphs over breast cancer in 2005, which she met with spinning around's defiant strut. Each phase honed her adaptability, making XMAS feel like a victory lap. Chart ambitions hover, though Minogue tempers them with realism. I'm not counting on it. It would be crazy, but that's definitely parked to one side for me. Topping the festive charts, dominated by Wham! And Mariah Carey, would be a coup, but her satisfaction stems from continuity. I am just happy that 10 years have passed since my last Christmas album and we are all here still going. This humility, laced with humor, endears her to fans who see in Kylie a mirror of enduring spirit. Delving into the song's sonic architecture, XMAS pays homage to YMCA's campy camaraderie while infusing Minogue's glitter-dusted DNA. The beat thumps with synth flourishes reminiscent of her Aphrodite era, lyrics twinkling with holiday mischief. Swapping arm gestures for gift-wrapping puns, it's a call to communal revelry. Produced with collaborators who've shaped her recent soundscapes, it nods to her Berlin Epiphany's Eurodisco roots, blending Aussie warmth with global groove. The video's lift, a nod to Patrick Swayze's Johnny Castle, symbolizes upliftment, literal and metaphorical, echoing Kylie's role as pop's perennial optimist. Her career's longevity offers lessons in reinvention. Post-cancer, she headlined Glastonbury in 2019, a triumph 14 years in waiting. Tension, 2023, spawned Padam Padam, a viral sensation that thrust her into Gen Z's orbit via TikTok dances. XMAS extends this, bridging boomers' nostalgia with millennials' irony. Collaborations from Robbie Williams to Dua Lipa keep her relevant, but it's her solo alchemy that shines. Ideas nurtured like fine wine released when ripe. The decade's delay wasn't idleness, it was incubation amid milestones. 2015 saw her Vegas residency, 2018 a golden tour down under, 2020 disco's dance floor salvation during lockdowns. Each album layered her palette, enriching XMAS with matured mischief. Bruises from the lift? Mere badges like the scars from her health odyssey, proof that creation demands daring. As holidays dawn, XMAS invites us to pause amid tinsel. What ideas have we shelved? Minogue's tale, terrace spark to terrace triumph, urges pursuit, trusting the process. In her world, 10 years isn't delay, it's depth. And as she croons of merry misfits, we hum along, lifted by the pixie who refuses to fade.